Good evening, everyone. It is a pleasure to see you this evening. Hello and welcome. My name is Zatara, and I am here to do some simple tarot card readings. I hope that you won't mind if you'd like to hear your tarot card read. First, I just want to make sure, can you hear me all right? I want to make sure that I'm being heard well. Hello, Amanda, MJ, Charlie, and Pup. It is good to see you. Going to be doing tarot card readings. Thank you for confirming that. Now, Amanda, you were the first person in here, and Lame, thank you so much for your kind gift. Oh, I'm so sorry. Now, we are going to do Amanda, if you would like to do, and then MJ, we are going to do you next, and then Charlie, we are going to do you next. And I need, Pup, if you could help me keep my orders straight, I certainly would appreciate it. We've got Amanda, MJ, and Charlie. All right? Now, this is very important. Before I begin, Amanda, I need your written consent to read your tarot card. Thank you so much for your kind gift, MJ. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And just so you all know, I will try to read as many people as I can. I, of course, cannot do everyone, and I do have to give preference to the wonderful people who have given me, I love Tiny Diny, it's my favorite, who have given me a gift, because that is how I support myself on here. However, I do want to read as many as I can. So, let's start with you, Amanda. Amanda, please, I will, Jacoby. Please tell me a number between 1 and 5. Thank you for your kind gift, Holly. That's my favorite animal. Tell me a number between 1 and 5. I need that from you, Amanda, so that I can begin. What is a number between 1 and 5? They are my favorite animal. Thank you so much. Do you have a number? Perfect. Thank you, Amanda. Now, we will take the cards and we will move them once, 2, 3, and 4. And then I will take these and put them back on the bottom. Now, we are going to do past, present, and future. Are you ready? First, we begin with your past. Amanda, we have a celebration. You have had things to celebrate in your past. Here, the staff, the 4 of staves, is a celebratory card. Look and see, like a wedding, a festival. You have had good times in the past. You have had things worth celebrating. But a staff can also be a weapon. A staff can also be used to harm. Things have not been perfect, have they? No, of course that makes perfect sense, but I want you to pay attention to these 2 figures here. These 2 figures, it's good to see you. These 2 figures are very important. See how they are joined, how they raise their hands together. This is very significant, Amanda. I want you to pay attention to that because it will inform the next card. Are you ready? Hello, Yumi. Of course I remember you. We are doing readings right now. Amanda, you have drawn one of the major arcana. One of the major arcana for your present. This is very significant. Now, remember, there were two figures that you saw before, the two sides of yourself, the strong, passionate, justice, and the darker side, the side who is being crushed under the wheel. These two sides are no longer in celebration. These two sides are no longer in celebration. You're doing a wonderful, comfortable setting. It has required you to step into something new, and that is terrifying. You are sitting on a precipice, and you know that you could fall. You know that you could be crushed under the wheel. And that's why I need you to be strong. I need you to look to the people in your life who care about you. The people in your life who know you very well. They are trying to give you advice as fear. But, Amanda, you are not done yet. Let me know if any of this is ringing a little bit of a bell. Your future, Amanda. The king absolutely will get a gift. Get a reading, Jacoby. Please be patient. I have 3 ahead of you right now. Thank you so much. Most kind MJ, you are next. And those 2 have come forward for this decision. Those 2 have come forward at this time. And you want to be this one. But you're afraid that you're being this one. You're afraid that you're giving in to your passions. You're afraid that your laziness. I'm not getting after you. This is everyone's laziness. Is anyone else having cutting out issues with the audio? Yeah, I'm going to try. Give it just a moment. Hopefully that will help. Look here. You have taken these 2 and you have made them one. You have taken the worst of yourself and you have made it into a strength, that passion, that anger, that rage against the world, and you have combined it. Combined it into your future. You have taken these staves. You have taken the best of your past and you have taken it out of a sword and made it into a weapon of guidance. Now, the way that you get here is not by ignoring this part, not by just using your skill and thought and intellect, but by bringing them together. There's going to be a time where you're going to be angry, Amanda. You're going to be furious, and it's going to be so easy for you to act out. But you're not going to do that. You're going to take the best parts of yourself, and you're going to combine them together. And that is going to make all the difference. So I want you to beware Beware, be strong, be passionate, and move forward, and you will do amazing things, Amanda. All right? You're going to do great. Very proud of you. Now, it's very important that I don't put these back together. They must be separated, or we risk disrupting the next reading. Now, MJ, I believe that I said that you were next, correct? I'm going to shuffle these just a little bit just to get your last energy out. But I need you, MJ. First of all, I need you to thank you for helping me remember, Pup. You know I have trouble sometimes. MJ, I need you to tell me first that you consent to be read, and if so, a number between 1 and 5, both of which are important. Thank you, Giggles. That just moved you up in the list, and I love vampires. I love bats. Wonderful job. So, MJ, if you consent, tell me that you do. And 5, aren't we fancy? Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good evening, Nika. It's good to see you. Now, I have here, let me reorder these, your past, your present, and your future, MJ. Are you ready? Interesting. We have your past here. Your past is the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands. Now look here. This is not, thank you, Lane. This is not a chaotic card. This is a card looking forward. Look at this journeyman here as he looks into the future. You see he has a wreath around his wand. Others are behind him. This oops, we have some slight technical difficulties, which I will deal with. One moment, please. The joy of setting up your own equipment is occasionally it will betray you. I appreciate your patience. So, it's right, Pup. It's not alive unless I drop something. It's the rule of Renee. Can you hear me, everyone, before I continue? Can you hear me before I continue? I want to make sure. Good, MJ. Now, let's get back to your past. You are a person of purpose, MJ. Does that sound familiar? Hello, everyone. You are a person of purpose. You are a person. Did you ever have that group in class and everyone would say, you know, who's going to be in charge? And they would say, oh, I don't know. And then you would say, I'll do it. I'll be the leader. Even if it drives you nuts sometimes. Yes, MJ. This is your skill. And it is also your burden. Thank you for the paper crane lips. That's so sweet. Yes, this is who you are. You are the person who has put other people's needs ahead of your own. You are very organized in some ways, and it has been very difficult for you at times. So let's talk about your present. That is your past. Let's talk about where you are now. Thank you, Nika. I appreciate it. Interesting. This is... Hello. Thank you, Nika. This is the Queen of Cups. This is a very important card. Thank you, Katie. And thank you, Jacoby. I appreciate it. Pup, will you help me remember that after my next one is Jacoby? This is you right now. See how you have changed. Before, you were moving forward with purpose. Before, you were progressing. Now, here, you have incredible gifts that you have taken from your past, but you are currently feeling stuck in where you are. Does that sound familiar, MJ? You are stuck where you are right now. You want there to be change, and you see the change, you see the future, but you can't seem to get out of this chair. Even though this is a throne, it is a prison. You are currently imprisoned by your life, and you see the golden future that lies before you. You have the wisdom, the power, and the might to move forward, but everything is holding you back. I think you feel this chair every single day when you sit down. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon, this chair is very, very heavy. Now, let's talk about your future and how you're going to get out of that chair. Let's talk about those people, MJ. The tower. You have calamitous change coming, MJ. But here's the thing. This is not a bad card. This is a card of transformation. Remember, you're currently stuck. In order for you to no longer be stuck, there needs to be calamitous change. You are going to have real change soon. And just like everyone keeps saying in the chat, it's going to be terrifying. It's going to be absolutely terrifying. You can see the figures falling out. But what did you just say, MJ? What did you just say earlier? You said, there are people holding me back. These people aren't you, MJ. These people are the ones that were keeping you back. And now they are falling. Not literally, by the way. We are not wishing harm on anyone. But they are falling away from you, the influence on you, the way that they treat you. They are not going to be able to do that very long. Even though this change is going to be terrifying, look at the gold there and look at the gold here. This is what you see. You know this is coming. This isn't a surprise to you. No, you're not a mean person, MJ. These people are falling because of the calamity that they created themselves. They are falling away from you. They are falling out of influence from you. You will be atop this tower after the transformation. You will have the ability to take control of your life again. But I want you to know that it is going to be very scary in the next few months. Remember that you have the skills of your childhood. You are the queen. You have the knowledge Even though that knowledge has been weighing you down, your life has been weighing you down, you have everything you need to not only survive this calamity, but to become better from it. All right? So be ready. And since you are not a mean person, remember not to be too unkind to these two. We can only hope they do change for the better. Very good. Now, pup, there is a reason that I asked you to help me remember, because I have already forgotten the third person that I identified, and I need your help to remember, though the person will probably remind me as well. Charlie! Yes, Charlie. Thank you so much, Charlie. After Charlie is Jacoby. Jacoby, you are next, so please don't leave. You are right, Nika. Jacoby is coming up. Now, I'm going to mix these a little bit. Anyone who wants to have a reading, I will be happy to do. I must give priority to those who send gifts because I have to support myself, but I do want to give a reading to anyone who asks for it, okay? Now, Charlie, first, I need your enthusiastic consent to read your future. And if so, I want you to give me a number between 1 and 5. Between 1 and 5. Thank you, Call. I'm glad I have your consent. Thank you, Charlie. 3. 1. 2. 3. This is an interesting one. Of course, as Pup says, it's never one of mine unless something falls, but I saw which one was on top before it did. Now, Charlie, this is your past. Now, Charlie, I've got something very difficult for you. Of course, Theo. I've got something very difficult for you, Charlie. I need you not to laugh, okay? This is your past. The Hanged Man. Try not to laugh. What was your upbringing like, Charlie? Was your upbringing quiet and peaceful, lacking in chaos? Hello, Peanut. Good to see you. Or was it like this? Now, what do we learn from the Hanged Man? Does the Hanged Man seem to be... exactly, Charlie. Does the Hanged Man seem to be in distress? No. Now, obviously, it's not good to be the Hanged Man. But you see, his leg is formed in a kind of cross. He is almost in contemplation. You were the kind of child who thought deeply, did you not? Yes, it is fun, Pop. You are doing a fantastic job. Thank you for moderating. You are wonderful. Such a good Pop. You were the kind of person, introspective. That's a perfect way. Look at the expression on the Hanged Man. Do they look like they're in agony, or do they look like they're in deep thought? Now, let's look at how that informs your future. I mean, your present. We have here the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups. Now, many of the cup cards are celebratory. This one is not. Not that it's bad, but it is not celebratory. Look at this person. Do you see the similarities? Yes. Here, you are introspective and in a very challenging upbringing. Here, you are introspective and you are surrounded by opportunity. You are surrounded by choices. And you are currently feeling overwhelmed. You are currently feeling like you cannot make a choice. Each one of these cups looks like the same as the other. And there you are in the middle, sitting, waiting, not sure which one to choose. It's hard. And you're tired of it. Hello, Catherine. We need to get you out of this holding pattern, Charlie. We need to get you moving forward. Are you ready? Look here. This is where you are. This is your future. We have here the Knight of Cups. Do you see the pattern? Do you see what happened? You make your choice. And you move forward confidently. But I want to be helpful to you. I don't want to be so vague that this isn't helpful because you need to know which one to pick. I can't tell you which one to pick. Good to see you, Inked. We're doing tarot card readings tonight, as I am a magician. How do you choose from these 9 to the choice? Which one do you pick? Let us observe the Knight. Look at him. He is focused on this choice. I would love to give you one. Thank you so much, Kai Wynn. Now, what I want you to do, Charlie, you do make the right choice. What I want you to do, Charlie, is to be like this Knight. You are going to consider each of them. Thank you, Peanut. I appreciate that. You're going to consider each one, and you're going to be like the Knight. You're going to look into the future, one at a time, not all of them together. This is the paralysis, is you try to imagine all of them. Say you are moving to Austin, and you're not moving to Chicago or New York. What happens is you conflate all of those other cities you didn't move to. Thank you so much, Libs. You conflate them all together as one big massive choice. And that's the problem. You need to look at each one individually and shut out all of the other choices. Look forward and ask yourself, what will happen if I choose this? What will happen? And you're going to make the right choice. Now, I can't tell you what this choice is, but what I can tell you is it's in front of you right now. It is in front of you right now. You can see it right now. You just have to reach out and grab it. And I think you will. I'm rooting for you, Charlie. Now, I'm glad to hear it, Charlie. I'm glad that it's a dead ringer. Now, I need to mix these a little bit. Jacoby, you are next. Jacoby, I need 2 things from you. I need verbal consent, a yes, that you consent to be read, And I need a number between 1 and 5. You are so welcome, Charlie. I wish you the very best. You take care, Charlie. You're going to do fantastic. So everyone here is supporting you. You are wonderful. Jacoby, I'll be happy to answer the specific question. You are interested in career. And 1. All right? One. 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 Now that we have your 3 cards, it is time to read. You are especially interested, Jacoby, in your career. Now, this is your past, Jacoby. The Empress. Look at her. Look at her and see your past in her. What do you see? This, thank you, Yumiko. You are very sweet. This is a person who is very self-possessed, Jacoby. This is a person who knew what they wanted. You knew what you wanted a long time ago, didn't you? You knew what you wanted to do. You felt like you had everything you need to move forward. You felt like everything was clear, what you were going to do in your life, in your career. There was a moment of clarity. But I think we both know that moment is past. And that's okay. That's why we're here. Let's talk about the present. And let's compare these two. This is your past, Jacoby, the Empress. And now we move to the Hierophant. Your basketball career. Interesting. Now, the Hierophant is a priest. And you see the people bowing before them. This is a person who knows what they want. You're asking me for career advice and career prediction, but you know what you want. And in fact, before I could even guess, you told me what you want. Basketball. You want to know about that as a career. Thank you so much, by the way. You want to know what your future is with this. This is a person who has taken this, has involved others in their plans. Can you think of other people who are trying to help you advance your career? Can you think of other people? Thank you, Yumiko. Can you think of other people that are supporting you, that are moving you forward, that are giving you help? Thank you so much, Pop, Lips, Peanut, and Yumiko. And by the way, we're probably just going to be able to do those tonight, okay? Because I have a limit of how much I can do. Lips, Peanut, Yumiko. Thank you so much, everyone. Now, let's talk about your future, Jacoby. Because you are very focused on your future. Your career has ended? Very good. I'm glad because I didn't want to tell you that. I didn't want to tell you that. But look here at your future. This is not a death card, by the way. This is the 4 of swords. Now you see there are the 3 swords ahead, and then there are the 3 swords at his side. Well, Yumiko, you are only getting one if you want it. I only do it with consent. So, Jacoby, now that your career has ended, you are wondering what you're going to do next. You had the basketball career. You knew what you wanted. You possessed all of the skills. People literally bowed down before you. And now it's over, and you want to know what you're going to do next. This is what you are going to do, Jacoby. You are going to take one option that you are currently looking at, and you're going to ignore these other 3. Now, how do you pick this one from these 3? That's a really good question, right? That's the question you need to know. Tonight, Jacoby, you are going to lay down on your bed, put your head on your pillow, and I want you to take the 4 options that you are currently thinking of, and I want you to consider them. It won't take you long. In fact, I bet you already know. This is the one that's drawing you. This is the one that's pulling you. But you're not letting yourself tell yourself that. Okay? You're not letting yourself tell yourself that. But it will come to you tonight when you lay down. And when you do, you will know that is the right course of action. So tonight, Jacoby, get some sleep. Think about your options. And what you need to do will become clear to you. Okay? I need to put these away so that they do not sneak out on me. Now, I believe that Lips is next. Lips, if you are still here, I need your enthusiastic consent, your yes, and I need a number between 1 and 5 in order to begin. You're welcome, Jacoby. I'm really glad you said that about the basketball, because I was worried about telling you your career was over, and I'm glad that you told me that first. Now, we're going all the way down deep here. 1, 2, 3. Now, Lips. This is your past. This is the 3 of wands, or the 3 of staves. This is you. Lips, I have a question. Do you recognize yourself here? You don't. You don't, because they're looking away. Your past is no longer relevant. Your past is no longer who you are, but a part of you is still holding on to your past. Part of you is still connecting you to the past. But you are not this person anymore. This person has turned away from you. This person has turned away, and they are no longer relevant. Sound familiar? But this person is still trying to drag you back into the past. The you of the past is trying to drag you back. But let's look at your present, shall we? It's okay, Lips. We all do, but you have especially been struggling with that. Hey, Pa! Ow! The moon. Look at this card. Lips. There is so much going on right here that I need to tell you about, but a lot of it is probably coming to you right now. The moon is the symbol of magic. Thank you, MJ. The moon is the symbol of transformation, like a werewolf. And look down here. There are the two wolves. Well, one is a wolf, one is a dog, howling at the moon, and this silly little lobster crawfish coming to the moon. This is pandemonium. This is lunacy. This is your life right now. But it's not necessarily all bad. This chaos right here, you get to be me at night when the kids are asleep. Exactly. Exactly. You go out and you howl at the moon, and there are other people who support you at night. At night. Thank you, Kai. I appreciate it. There are other people who support you, but only at night. I'm sorry. That's not right. You deserve to be yourself, Lips. But he's trying to hold you back. He's trying to keep you from moving forward. And even though this is ecstatic, this is marvelous, this is wonderful, this feels amazing. Oh! It doesn't last. We need to get you out of just transforming at night. There's so much more for you to be, Lips. Are you ready? We have here the Page of Cups. I will not stop being cute. I'm adorable. The Page of Cups. Now, look at this fellow. Look at this jaunty fellow. How different he looks than this somber person that you used to be. But without the chaos of this night. Thank you, MJ. This is the real you. Exactly, Lips. This is the free you. This is the one broken away. There are no staves, there are no wands, there are no past holding him back. And he has the joy of this outlandish outfit and the silliness, like the crawfish, of this fish in his cup that he speaks to. He is walking the world being his true, authentic self. Look at the way he dresses. Look at what he's talking to. Look at what he's doing. He is living his best life. This is where you are heading. And what you are going to have to do that is you're going to have to drink from this cup. You are going to have to put on the clothes that you would never have worn here. You are going to have to drink from a cup of madness. and it's going to take you forward. And you're going to look into the mirror one day and realize you have become the person you were always meant to be. And you will see a picture of this one, and you will not recognize them, because that is not you anymore. But every once in a while, you're still going to go howl at the moon. Very, very good. Now, I know that we had lips, and I know that we had... hello, Doctor. It's good to see you. I know that we also had Kai and Yumiko, I believe. Kai and Yumiko were next. Is that right, pup? Yes, indeed. In fact, Yumiko, since you spoke up first, we'll do you next. I'm going to do as many as I can, everyone. Oh, Peanut is next. Okay, I'm doing you soon, Yumiko. I haven't forgotten you, okay? But Peanut is next. I must keep with my order. I don't want to be unfair. Peanut, if you're still here, we'll see if we can get you in. Thank you, Doctor. I love this jacket. It's amazing. Peanut, if you are still here and you still wish to participate, I need your enthusiastic consent. I'm so glad to hear that that was accurate lips, and I so look forward to it coming true. Peanut, I need you to say that you do consent to have your fortune read, and I need you to say a number between 1 and 5. I'm going to get a quick drink of beverage to wet my whistle while we go. If Peanut does not respond, then we will move forward to you, Yumiko. If Peanut comes back, then I will add them. Yumiko, since you said that you are next, I take that as consent. However, I do need you to tell me a number between 1 and 5, Yumiko. What is a number between 1 and 5? I'm glad that you find this relaxing. That is what I want. That is what I want, Kai. So, Yumiko, give me a number between 1 and 5, and we can begin. Are you there, Yumiko? So otherwise, I'm going to need to move forward to Kai. And then Liam. Yumiko, you need to give me a number between 1 and 5. There we go. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Past, the present, and the future. Interesting. Now, Yumiko, look at your past. This is the 7 of Pentacles. Does this person look happy to you, Yumiko? No. This is a person with a great burden. This is a person weighed down by all that has happened, and particularly his labors. It is his labors that have brought this about. These are symbols of magic, symbols of power. You have worked hard, and it's helped others, but it hasn't helped you as much, has it? You're tired, and you're worn out, and you just want your own life. You don't want to work for others. You want to do things that are going to fill your spirit and your soul. But that hasn't happened yet, has it, Yumiko? No. But this is your past. This is not your future. So let's look at your present to help inform where you're going. Yumiko, you just got one of the most amazing cards in all of the deck. The Magician. Very appropriate for my attire tonight, don't you think? But that's not why this is important. The Magician is one of the most powerful cards in the deck. Remember, I said that the pentacles were symbols of power, of magic. You have been gathering and working for others your entire life. You've been doing things for others your entire life. It is time for you, Yumiko. It is time for you to gather your strength. Instead of giving that magic to others, instead of giving those pieces of yourself, you are going to give to yourself. And that's not selfish. That's not being unkind. That is the way of the world. That is what you should do. And in fact, you can only really help people when you look to your own magic and you begin working your own craft. All right? But that is simply the transition from here to here. It does not tell you where you are going. Are you ready? Look carefully. Do you see the 6 of Cups? Look at the Magician. Look at what is on his table here, this cup. This is your future, Yumiko. This is your future. Now, I want you all to know that I am extremely reluctant to ever talk about dating and romance and all of that, because there are too many variables in the future to speak to that with any accuracy. But what this is saying, Yumiko, is that if you continued to be the person you used to be, you would never get here. Hello, Persephone, it's good to see you. But you are going to transform yourself, Yumiko. You are going to become your own magician. And you are going to make yourself the kind of person that others would love. And that's amazing. It's not that you're going to have a meet cute. It's not that you're going to have romance instantly. It's that you are going to change. And that you are going to pick up that cup that you created and you're going to make it so that others will see the true, amazing soul that you have inside. You are going to stop being this person. You are going to start being the powerful magician, and you are going to create yourself. Create your new reality where others want to be with you. I'm very proud of you, Yumiko. Get to it, all right? I can't wait to hear about it. Thank you, Yumiko. Now, I know there were those who may have given gifts, but I do want to do Liam, if you are still here, sir. Liam, if you are still here. Looks like you are. Liam, if you are still here, I would like you to give your verbal consent, your written consent, that you consent to be read, and if so, give me a number between 1 and 5. I hope you're doing okay, Goddess. I know tonight has been an emotional roller coaster for you. 2. 2, I like it. To the point. 1. Put that aside. 2. Put that aside. Good. It's cathartic, isn't it, Goddess? Past. Present. Future. Are you ready, Liam? Do you know, Liam, I don't think I've ever drawn this card before. Fascinating. This is the Ace of Cups, and it is a very mysterious card. This one often defies explanation. Now, we can take the Christian, the Holy Spirit, the communion wafer, the grail, the water spilling forth, the hand of God. But I want you to consider something else, Liam. Consider what is missing in this. Do you know what's missing in this card? You. You are missing in this card, Liam. You are missing in your own past. Your past had constant events. Your past had wonders. Your past had nourishment. But it didn't have you. Not really. Ask yourself, Liam, did you feel like you went through your childhood and that you weren't really even there? Did you feel like you were doing actions and going through motions, but you weren't really present? Does that sound at all familiar? This is a very interesting card, and we're going to come back to it in a second. But let's talk about your present, Liam. It's the Renee rule that it's not one of my lives unless disassociation. I didn't want to say it because I don't like to give medical diagnosis of any kind. But that is what the card is telling me, Liam. Now, you would not think that this is a powerful card, but this is a very powerful card, Liam. This is the 3 of Cups. Now, one could take this literally. This is 3 women who are all dancing and holding up their cups. But it is much more than that. This is the hectate, Liam. These are the women of fate. And fate is what's happening to you right now. Your literal fate is unfolding before you right now. You are being called by the triple goddesses. You are being transformed. Because that is what the hectate do. They transform when you call them by the moonlight. Imagine, you take care, MJ. Imagine this empty shell, this not you of your childhood, called out, and it said, "Give me substance. Give me form. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Are you ready to see your future, Liam? Hello, Major Arcana. We have the Chariot. Now, let us compare. No humanoid form, just these abstract concepts: hand, cup, wafer, bird. Not real. See you soon. Here we have a powerful man who sits upon his chariot, sits upon his throne. Below him, two aspects of the Sphinx carry him forward. This is you, Liam. This is the man that you will become. Because you have called out to the goddesses, even if you didn't realize you were doing it. I think you know what I'm talking about. You've called out to them, and they are transforming you. You are going to become this person. Strong, confident, powerful, reigning over. And look and see the symbols from your childhood, the wings, the wafer, the cup. But there is no hand supporting you anymore. You are your own hand. You are your own future. This is not a future of actions or jobs or love. This is a future of self. This is who you are going to be. You are going to be a chariot rider. Do you have any idea, Liam, the strength required to pull a chariot with the horses pulling? And this is the sphinxes that are even more powerful, and yet you will rein them in. You will rein in both aspects of your soul, and you will be powerful. But you have to let the hectate do their work. They are here to transform you. They are here to change you. Not to change you against your will, but to give form to the formless. To create the new self. Let them do their work. Let them, just like the old saying, chip away everything that's not Liam and leave behind this. You are going to do it. But it is going to require strength. And I'm not talking about that, though it won't hurt. I'm talking about the strength of your character, because that is the only kind of strength that can pull the sphinxes, not anything else. You will be powerful, Liam. I know you will. Now, I am running out of time, but I do want to do a quick thing. I just want to do a quick pull for Hound and a quick pull for Pup, okay? And then Cody, we're going to give you one last reading, okay? This is a quick pull for Hound. We have a recurring card tonight. We have the Empress. Look at her sitting reclined on her throne. This is you, Hound. This is you, triumphant. Now, what I want you to be mindful of is there's going to be several times when you are going to be tempted to sit when you should stand, Hound. And I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about rising up from where you are and moving forward. Okay? Just a little note. And this is for you, pup. That is fair, Theo. Theo, I will do you next, and then I will do Cody, and then that is all. I do not have time to do any more. In fact, my phone may die before that. We'll see. This is for you, pup. Look at the two swords. Pup, you are at a crossroads right now. You do not know which way to go. You are blinded, but you are powerful. You have the weapon you need. It's not that you don't have the weapon. Hello, Loki. It's that you have to decide which one to use. The one in the right or the one in the left. Okay? I am completely out of time, Loki, so I'm going to do my last two readings, and then I am going to have to end for the night, because I am completely out. If I have a brief moment, I'll do a card for you, Loki, but I'm afraid I must do Theo first, because Theo has been extremely patient, and I want to respect that. Theo, I need your enthusiastic consent, your yes, and then a number between 1 and 5. I would love to do it next time, Loki. Thank you. I need that from you, Theo, before I can move forward. I'm just moving these around a little bit. Cards love to sneak back in. Consent and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the past. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the future. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, that is the future. That is the present and the future. My brain is getting muddled because it's getting late. Theo, does this look like your past, Theo? We have here the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Staves. What does this look like? Does this look like utter chaos, Theo? Does this look like a bunch of ragamuffins who are all smacking each other with sticks? Does that sound anything like your childhood? Does it sound like a childhood spent where nothing was ever quiet? With lots of loud, when there was less noise and more green? No, the opposite. Chaos and fighting for survival. That is exactly what this card is. But here's the thing, Theo. This here, this one in the middle, that is you. Now, even though you are part of the chaos, look, you are using both hands, unlike some of the others, and you are fighting with skill. You've taken skills from your past, and that is going to inform the future. Now, these cards just don't want to go away, people. Here is your present, the Chariot. Very powerful, as I said before. This is a powerful card. But in present configuration, it is talking about where you are right now. You have moved forward, Theo, from this person. Thank you so much, Fiery. You've moved forward from this person who is just whacking away with a stick. And you are now very powerful, Theo. Oops, sorry if it clicked off for a second. You are moving forward, but you're moving forward too quickly. You're moving forward at a breakneck speed. It feels like you never slow down, does it, Theo? Yeah, it does. And that's why we need to get you to this last card. The Ace of Swords. Now, what this means, Theo, is that you are going to trade in. Keep going and going and going, exactly. You are going to trade in your stick, your chaos, for a sword, for power, for might, for precision. And you're going to take control of your destiny. You're going to take control of your crown. You're going to find a way to stop racing constantly. Yes, you are powerful. Yes, you get a lot done. But this is going to give you the control you need. And the way you're going to do that is I want you to think about your past. Think about what you used as a weapon back then. Not physically, but mentally. Think about the weapons you used to survive in that chaotic childhood. I want you to use those weapons to slow down. Slow down and harness it. Beat it into a sword. It is going to serve you. It is going to keep you from moving too fast. And it's going to defend you when others come and try to take your time, when try to push you forward when you don't want to go. So thank you. I wish you the very best. I am almost out of time, but Cody, let us do a reading right now. Cody, I need your enthusiastic consent, and I need a number between 1 and 5. Quick, 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 quick. Come on, Cody. Because otherwise, I'm going to have to leave. My time is almost up. Yes, and 2. Perfect. 1, 2, 1. Ooh, 2. Ooh, 3. Oh! Cody, this is your past, the Hermit. Cody! I know we all do, but have you felt very alone? Have you felt cut off? Have you felt that you will never make a true connection, Cody? This is what this card is telling me from your past. I'm sorry. I don't mean that in a bad way. Remember, this is your past, Cody. This is not who you are today. This is not who you're going to be. This is who you were. Okay? So don't give up. Let's look at your present. This is going to seem really similar to you, Cody, because you said always, always, this cups person feels alone too, but they are moving. They are going. But right now, Cody, this is what I want to let you know. You are walking away from where you need to be. These opportunities for connection, for friendship, for family, for the people in your life, you're walking away from them right now. Not because you're a bad person, but because this is how you were raised. You were taught, don't bother anyone. Leave everyone alone. I don't want to be a bother. And it's taking you away from them. I don't want that for you, Cody. I want you to find these. Cody, I have never, ever in my life had a more unambiguous future card. Are you ready? Are you ready, Cody? This is your future. The 2 of Cups. This is your future. You started alone, feeling like you would always be alone. Right now, it feels like you're walking away from the connections in your life. Cody, you are going to turn around and you are going to make yourself available to the people in your life. You're going to make yourself available to them, and you're going to become the person that they would want to be around. You're going to pick up those cups, and you are going to make a true connection with another human being. Look at that intertwining of the snakes. This is a true binding. This is a true connection. And the thing is, Cody, this person is already near your life. This isn't a handsome stranger type thing. This is in your life right now. I know you found those families and those connections. And I want you to know that with a little more work, you are going to make a connection that is going to make you feel whole. Just the way these are intertwined over. You're going to find your people. Exactly, Theo. You're going to find your people. It's going to be amazing. And you will never feel like this again. Okay, I have to run, people. You all are amazing. Go to roleplayriot.com, roleplayriot.com to see all of my links. If you'd like to see places you can support me or places you can connect with me. Thank you so much, Pup, for being an amazing moderator. Thank you for everyone who patiently waited for a reading. I will do as many readings as I can on future lives. But until then, the life and the world is but a stage, and it is time for my curtain call. Take care, everyone. Good night.